Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show, and it's time to get your portfolio queries answered. I have with me Abhijit Choksi, founder Stockify.in. Abhijit, hi, good evening, and welcome to the show. We are also joined by our live viewer, Prasanna. Prasanna, hi, good evening. You're calling from Chennai, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Hi, good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for sending us your question, Prasanna. I know you have sent across all the details, but I would request you to read them out for all the viewers and for Abhijit also.
Sure. As I mentioned, I have a portfolio that has multiple mutual funds, totally 11, that includes the flexi cap, mid cap, multi cap, and I also investing in the hybrid fund and multi asset along with one international fund. My goal is to build 1 crore in 8 years and 2 crores
Sure.
in another 12 years. So given my portfolio, I just would like to understand whether it is on right direction and any recommendation with respect to the fund selection perspective, any changes to be done. Please my question.
All right. Prasanna, just one question to you. How do you monitor and track 11 funds? You do it on your own?
Yes, I am doing something else.
All right. Abhijit, what are the changes that you might want to recommend, and what should be the increase in his investment amount in order to achieve the goal of 2 crores in 10 years?
Yeah, right. So, hi, Prasanna. So this is one of the common themes we see in our clients that people think that more number of funds equals more return. But the reality is that at least you have not more than 4 to 5 funds. That would be an ideal number of funds to have. So in your portfolio, I would recommend you to club at least two mid cap funds you have, two small cap funds, and in terms of my suggestions, I would give SBI mid cap, Parag Parikh flexi cap, HDFC blue chip, and DSP small cap. So you can reconstruct your portfolio and invest in these 4 to 5 funds. And to achieve the target of 2 crore, you will have to do the step up of at least 10 to 15% consistently. So you will be able to reach the target of 2 crores in the next 10 years. If you have any other questions, please let me know.
Sure. So can I continue with the hybrid fund on HDFC balance advantage and the multi asset?
Yes, you can continue.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you so much, Prasanna. And let's move on to our next question. Okay, that is via email. We will take Sakit's question. And okay, so he wants to create a retirement corpus fund of 6 crores by the age of 60. He's 47 now. And I think you have the fund mix with you, Abhijit. And the details also flashing on the screen. Okay, so is the investment amount enough, or you think he needs to step up his SIP?
Yeah, so in Sakit's case, the existing corpus along with his SIP will easily lead to achievement of his goal. In fact, much beyond the expectation, which is 13 years he has written. However, I consider him to again consolidate some of his funds because again having more than 6, 7 mutual funds is almost equal to like having a stem collection. So we suggest to consolidate this into not more than 5 to 6 funds. And his target will be easily achievable in the year 7 or year 8 itself.
All right, so that is what you are asking him to do. A step up of 5% will be ideal for him to achieve his goal. And okay, so you want him to add a large cap in terms of active or an index fund?
Right. So what I saw is on a glance that a large cap fund is missing. So at least he can have an ICICI large cap fund to this mix, which will make his portfolio more balanced.
I know that. Let's move on and let's take Manu's question. This is also via email. And Abhijit, he says that he's 27 years old and his salary is around 75,000. Mutual fund investment is 1.3 lakhs. He's also got some money put up in stocks. Fixed deposit is around 10 lakhs. Savings is 14 lakhs, and he's got a monthly EPF contribution. He's got a couple of funds that he has sent across, and okay, could you help him in breaking down his investment strategy, whether he needs to do a lump sum from the fixed deposit or savings account because he's got cash stored up over there, and he has chosen basically small caps and momentum funds. That is what he says. And he is planning to get a loan of 45 lakhs for the tenure of 15 years and build a commercial property and rent so that he could get additional stable source of income from this particular investment. He's aiming almost 50 lakhs. And okay, so what do you recommend? How should he go about with this financial portfolio now?
Yeah, so Manu's questions has two part. So the first part was that he wants to know whether if this is the right time. So again, timing is very difficult. But what I suggest him is that let's say if he want to invest 100 rupees, he should at least start with 25 rupees immediately, and that lump sum he can invest in the funds which he has selected. And in terms of his fund mix, I see a lot of exposure to small caps and mid caps, which is also a pretty common theme. Which I would suggest to make it more balanced, he should add like a mid cap and a large cap fund. It could be SBI mid cap or HDFC blue chip that would make his portfolio more stable going forward. And again, in terms of number of funds, also he should cut down a bit.
All right, so a lot of consolidation that's needed in his portfolio. We will take the last question for the show, which is from Mr. Arun Raja. And he's investing 21,000, one small cap, Tata small cap, Parag Parikh flexi cap, SBI large and mid cap. And all right, so 7 years more to retire. And that is what the goal is for him.
Correct. Yeah, so in case of him, the portfolio seems very well balanced. I don't recommend any changes in that. He does have like two small cap funds. I would suggest him to continue with the Tata small cap funds. And his goal is easily achievable with the 7 year time frame.
All right, so I think that will be all. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Abhijit, and helping our viewers with their financial portfolio queries. And for our viewers, time to sign off, but I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID because just in case you want to get your financial portfolio queries answered, anything related to your investments, your insurance, any particular financial goal, be it buying a house or figuring out how can you accommodate a strategy where you are paying an EMI and also having an investment going on, child education, or even your retirement. If at all you want all of these planned, we have our experts every day on the show, and they can guide you with what kind of investment instrument is right for you, what is the amount that you need to accumulate, and how can you strategize or have a disciplined approach towards your investment. So the Money Show is all about getting your personal finance sorted. Do send across your questions on our WhatsApp number and email ID. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.